Amen. Todd with Empowered Men Coaching. Hope you guys are doing well today. I want to talk to you about why men are stressed and what we can do about it. You know, if you're feeling burned out or on edge or like you're carrying it all, you're not alone, right? And we as men experience this. And what I want to do is just break down why we get stressed, some of the contributors to it, and just share some tools about what we can do about it. You know, what I find is most guys are stressed and they don't even realize it until it's showing up in their health, in their sleep, in their relationships. And then it becomes serious, then it becomes toxic, right? And I don't want you to get to that point. I don't want to get to that point. So what I want to do is just share some things for us to become more aware of what's happening and have some tools to deal with it. You know, common sources every day, right? Pressure to provide and perform, get out there, earn, win, succeed. That's a thing. And it creates a baseline of stress. There's the isolation and lack of support. It's you got to do it on your own, got to do it solo. And that message can be wearing on you, right? And it can be very isolating, make you feel alone. So those are the things we want to prevent. Not feeling in control, right? That's just generally not feeling in control. You're not being able to affect or do something to fix it can be very stressful. Bottling up emotions, again, this goes along with the isolation side of things. Can't share anything, you got to pretend, can't be real. Bottling all that up. It works for a while, but then just like, shaking a can of soda or something, popping the lid open, it's going to explode. So that's not a long-term solution. And then there's transition phases. Those are stressful, right? Career transitions, family transitions, relationship transitions, all of that can be very weighing on you. Okay. So what I want you to hear is you're not alone, you're normal, you're not broken. This is just part of what we as men experience. It's common, and our job is just to get better at dealing with it and reducing it, right? So let me give you some tips on how I think that could be done. So 3 tools that I use that I hope you might find helpful. The first is you want to reset your nervous system. This is a good one, right? It calms your body down. One of the ways to reset your nervous system is to do box breathing. And when you think of a box, you think of 4 sides. And so it is a 4-part breathing exercise. You inhale for 4 seconds. You hold it for 4 seconds. You exhale for 4 seconds. And you hold it for 4 seconds. And then repeat the process. That's going to calm the nervous system down. So in moments of high intensity stress, that's an easy tool to grab. Okay. The other one is do bursts of movement, right? Walk, sprint, push-ups. What you want to do is just shake out the energy. You got that energy, shake it off. Get yourself a little bit physically tired. Burn it up. Burn that energy up that's in your body. And the whole idea of doing these is just to get yourself out of your head and into your body. The problem with being in your head and you're super stressed, it becomes like a runaway train. And you're just da-da-da-da-da-da, and you can't stop. And when you can get into your body, you can dissipate that energy. You can use up that energy, and it'll slow your mind down. So give that a shot. The second tool is do a mental load dump, right? Get stuff out of your head. So maybe that's journaling, voice notes, writing it down, like a brain dump, just every single thought and thing, just dot, 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 dot. Get it out of your head and get it external to you. That's going to help. The question you can ask, and it's important to understand, is what is it that's really stressing me out right now, right? What is the thing weighing on me that's giving me that stress? And if you can identify that, if you can give it a name, if you can get some clarity around it, that in itself helps decrease stress. The third tool is connection, right? Connect with someone. So you don't have to have a large group of friends. You don't have to talk to a bunch of people. But if you can connect with someone, a phone call, text, and if you can connect with someone honestly, being real with them, that's super helpful. So hopefully you have a family member, a friend, a trusted person in your life that you can reach out to and just have that conversation. Just that connection is going to soothe your nervous system as well, help you develop some clarity, know that you're not alone, all that kind of stuff. And it's going to reduce the amount of stress that you're feeling. All right. So those are some ideas. Those are some tools. What you're going after is just the ability to reframe the stress, right? Or this is another perspective on stress. Stress is not weakness. It's just your body saying, hey, man, you're out of alignment here. Something's out of alignment here, and we need to do something about it. So, powerful question you can ask yourself is, what is my stress trying to tell me, right? Because it is trying to tell you something. And if you listen, it will. And basically, it's going to identify what's out of alignment so you can fix it. The other thing to remember in this reframe process is you don't have to fix or overhaul your whole life at once. This is just one small change. What can you do today? This is just a small change. What tool can you use today that you didn't use before that's different, right? And that's where you start, okay? Small steps. All right, so that's it. Think about that, reflect on that, and see how you might be able to use that in your life. And if that hits home for you guys, I coach men on dealing with stress, dealing with change, dealing with purpose, and we could have some conversation around that if you like. So just let's talk. I am curious how you are currently dealing with stress. What are your tools? What are your go-tos? What's your strategy? What's your tips? Drop me a line or share that in the comments. And if you'd like to have a deeper conversation about this, about stress or what's going on with you, I do offer a 60-minute free call. And in that time, we can discuss where you're at, what's going on, and look for some ways to improve your situation. So just DM me if you're interested in that type of a setup. All right. Well, I'm Todd with Empowered Men Coaching. Hope you guys are having a great day. I'm here in Sabaneta, Colombia. It's a beautiful little place. I enjoy it a lot. And just wishing you the very best day you can have. Ciao.